Yeah, so I think before the morning actually like starts, I imagine we didn't actually stay up all that late doing all that crazy stuff because it kind of felt more like a freaking 9 p.m. break-in than
Yeah,
a 12 to freaking 1 a.m.
yeah.
So I imagine like 1 a.m.'s about when everybody or 12 around there is when everybody actually like left.
Hmm.
So yeah, Cyan freaking bought Chinese food. And then like as she's coming out to get it, notices JoJo's on the couch, with Lucas, asks JoJo, basically says these are not co-ed couches. JoJo takes that as a get the fuck out of my house. Probably because of how Cyan put it, and how
Yeah, that was
Cyan is very seemingly hateful of JoJo because kinda is.
indeed, indeed.
Um, so yeah, JoJo leaves and goes to stay the night at Raven's hideout. Um, what else? Anything else happen? Right, Cyan also. So she finishes the Chinese food that she ordered because she didn't eat anything that night. Well, she didn't eat anything else that night. And then probably I feel like it's late enough that she just goes to bed. Um, how's Lucas's sleep, you think? With
Fitful.
what's it? How much despair does he have again?
Oh,
5?
he's maxed out, yeah, so he has 5 to spare.
Uh-huh.
Uh, Luckily only 2 anxiety because Raven soothed him before went off to bed, but also 2 rage and 3 desire.
Uh-huh.
Um, so I don't think his rest is very good. It's he's tossing and turning for most of the night, alone on a couch. Um, when he eventually
Yeah.
does wake up.
I think Cyan wakes up fairly early, probably around 6 a.m., 5:30, because she's not having a good night's sleep either.
Yeah, I think Lucas would roll up. I mean, it's a school day, right? So
Yeah, we have to get out by what was it? 7:40, I believe, is school
sure.
itself. So we need to get up by like 7:15 or something.
Yeah, so I think Lucas is up at like 6:45. Let's say.
Yeah,
Um,
so Cyan getting up at 6, she has 45 minutes of attempting to make food because she has a guest.
Now, is she like when he wakes up? Does she see it first, or is he alone in the room that he's in?
It's one of those kitchen living room type rooms, so she's basically making food in the same room that he's sleeping in.
He's oh, is someone eating something? Oh my god! What the fuck? My head hurts. And he's gonna sit up, take a deep breath, stretch out his shoulders, and look around, and he just sees Cyan there, right?
Yes, I don't think anybody else was staying.
Hey, oh god, what time is it?
Looks up at a clock on the wall. 6:15.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to crash here. Ugh.
Yeah, well.
Ugh.
Ugh. Making food is annoying.
Yeah. Oh, you made food.
Yep.
Cool.
Eggs and
Cool.
toast.
Cool.
No idea how old those eggs are.
That's that inspires confidence, Cyan.
At least they didn't smell bad.
Let's hope they don't taste bad. Oh. Hey, wait a minute. Where's Oh, did JoJo leave already?
She left last night.
Oh, weird. I thought she said she was gonna stay.
Yeah, well, I told her no sleeping on the same couch, and then she just left.
I was gonna pause. Wait, so first of all, how old are you?
18.
Okay. You know what? Never mind. I'm not even gonna get into that bullshit. But you let her drive out of here the way she was?
The way she was?
She didn't seem at all upset to you. Just a little bit, maybe like too upset to drive.
I don't know, I fucking barely talked to JoJo.
Yeah, you made that real clear, Cyan. What the okay. Alright. Great. Cool. Cool. Please tell me you were at least cordial this time.
About what?
When you talked to her, you weren't being you about it, were you?
I don't know. Probably. It was last night pretty late.
What do you think we're gonna fuck on your couch or something? I mean,
Cyan looks at Lucas like...
how gross do you think I am? I'm not gonna fuck on your couch. You know, whatever. Okay, cool. He's gonna take out his phone. He's gonna look at his phone. He's just gonna read the text message, Shane. Are you out of your fucking mind, Cyan?
What?
You put on the group chat that, and I quote, wait, I'm sorry, I'm floored. I'm trying to. You want to note that you're not okay with people trying to hook up on your couch. We weren't hooking up. Hey, did you think maybe this would make her feel like just a tiny bit embarrassed on top of everything else that you're accusing her of trying to, like, fuck someone on your couch after you. No, never mind. Never mind. Why am I trying to explain this? Why am I trying to explain this? Look, I'm just gonna go, I think.
Yeah, sure. Fucking go.
Wait, you're not. You're not. Can't deal. Holy shit. You're okay from last night? It didn't. I was kind of out of it by the time everything stopped. You didn't get hurt or
It's
anything?
pretty obvious you aren't in the mood right now. You should get ready for school. From what I know, you probably haven't been home in a bit. Bet your parents are worried about you.
He's very like the expression. His energy mutes. He draws into himself just a little bit. Yeah, yeah. It's been a few days, and then he like looks down at himself and like the acid-eaten shirt, and like, yeah, I really should probably try to sneak in and put something else on.
Yeah, go on. Pretty sure that was your only backup shirt.
Yeah, I'm gonna start needing to keep a few more in the locker, I guess.
Yep.
Look, we need to talk still. I just can't do this with you right now. So,
Yeah. Go.
yeah. And you will he'll get out, he leaves, closes the apartment door. About 2 minutes later he comes back, knocks on the door.
2 minutes later?
Yeah, like it's 2 minutes and then he comes back, knocks on the door.
God. Yeah, I think Cyan opens the door standing there. What?
Do you have my keys?
Why the fuck would I have your keys?
I don't know. I didn't drive my bike back here, but it's back here, so they're not in my pockets. Do you know who drove my bike back?
Finn drove your bike back.
Did he give you the keys?
I suggest checking the floor next to the couch. Let's go look.
Motherfucker. What's funnier if Finn accidentally took the keys with him?
I think it would be funny if Finn took the keys with him. Because then Cyan has to drive Lucas to his
Yeah,
parents' house.
exactly.
Yeah, so I'd say they check the couch, nothing. They check the countertops, nothing.
Ah, fuck my life. Yep. Well, this is perfect. Honestly, super fitting for the fucking shit show that we're in now.
Yeah. So, come on, we're driving you to your parents' house. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yippee. I'm sure this isn't going to be the most fucking brutally painful car ride ever.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna be playing music on full blast the entire time.
Good. Good, good, good. What the fuck is your problem anyway?
Look, do you want to ride?
Yeah, I appreciate it. Let's go.
Yeah, no psychoanalyzing today.
Yay. Oh, fucking psycho. I got therapy. Like, oh, my fucking. Got to black. Unless you want to keep going.
I feel like we could do the drops him off at
Yeah, for
his
sure, for sure.
parents' house. So
So
wait,
how
why
is
is
Diane
why is he
driving it?
why is he freaking out about the psychoanalyzing? I didn't catch that bit entirely.
He goes, oh, I got therapy lit. Ah, oh, fuck.
Oh yeah, that. Oh yeah, congratulations on the therapy. Have fun.
Oh, that's gonna fucking great. It's not even like the therapy that bothers me because I don't care about therapy. My dad's a guidance counselor. I'm used to being therapized. What I can't wait for is watching Finn in therapy.
How many times has he implied that the therapists are going to need therapists for their therapists again?
Enough times for me to start actually believing him just a tiny bit.
I feel like they're gonna go mad trying to deal with how much he wants them to be angry at him.
I mean, to be fair, he needs the therapy. I think there's something going on
Yeah.
between you and me. But I mean, I love Finn, but ooh,
God. Yesterday was a mess.
yeah. I
Edwin's probably already.
yeah, that sucks. I didn't know him, but he seemed like a cool dude. So
Yeah, my employer back at the antique store I worked at for a while up until a month ago.
Oh shit! I did not know. I'm sorry, Cyan.
Yeah, I barely recognized him up on the podium before, back during the trial, but when he came in today, yeah.
Yeah. It Yeah, it's rough. He seemed like a good guy. I don't know. I don't pay too much attention to magisterium politics so much as I do just the people our age. But there are definitely worse people on the council.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Like I told you, this world was dangerous, Cyan. I wasn't trying to be an asshole. It is genuinely safer. But that is a foregone conclusion at this point. You know now, you are a part of this. So I'm going to stop with the lecturing, I suppose.
Good. I was getting tired of it. Yeah, Cyan's car is as horribly beat up as it always is. Fun fact about people who don't care about their car means you can run it in second when you want to accelerate all you want.
Are you sure this thing is safe to drive, by the way?
It should be fine. If it
That's
explodes, I'll have to just get a new one.
If it explodes, then we're fucked, right? Like, because it explodes?
Cars don't literally explode.
Gotcha. Noted. Okay,
I
cool.
mean, we've
Cool.
got like what, half an inch of steel between us and the engine? What's that gonna do?
Shrapnel?
Uh, that the point. You know what? Never mind. Forgot you just ride a brand new bicycle and don't fucking care.
Okay, time out. I worked for that bike. But yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. Well. Radio. Cyan pulls a freaking cassette out of her bag, shoves it into the radio, and starts playing. Let's see here. What do you think would be the best song?
Smells like Teen Spirit would be hilarious.
Nah.
No. No, everybody wants to rule the world would be funny.
Yeah, everybody wants to rule the world would be good. I feel like I will survive. Yes, I will survive by Gloria Gaynor starts playing.
Fantastic. Lucas like tugs at his collar just a little bit. It's topical. I
Yep.
like it though. Oldies, pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Oldies is about all I listen to, and new bands that try to sound like the oldies.
Fair enough. I can respect that. So like what decade were we talking? Like
70s to early 90s, with a few
gotcha, okay.
exceptions, mainly in the form of Green Day or, those other early 2000s edge bands, you know?
Yeah, no, love Green Day. Um yeah, no, I've been listening to a lot of like, early 80s, late 90s rock lately. Although been listening to Dorothy, pretty good. Whiskey Fever is a fucking bop.
Hmm. Yeah. I like to find some of that, like, some of that stuff that sounds, you know how in the 80s there was kind of like a surgence of synthesizer stuff.
Yes, I do
I
actually.
like I
Kind of
like a
like
good bit
Bowie.
of that stuff. Yeah, some of his stuff. Um, you know,
Okay, cool. Could dig it. My hip to what's happening.
Cyan fucking rubs her forehead at him saying hip to what's happening.
He feel like a growing shit-eating grin on it. But the closer they get to his house, like the more it dulls and like goes away. Like he goes back to being like severely uncomfortable.
So, when was the last time you went home? From what I heard,
uh
you stayed over at Lorelei's, and then this happened. So what, 2 days?
yeah, last time I saw them was the night before school the first day. So I'm hoping they're both off to work by the time I get there.
I
My other
mean,
dad works at Bancroft University.
it's good
Yeah, is our
before school, so they probably won't be home yet. Right now, they'll probably just be leaving.
let's hope because I do not want the
Well, that
lecture.
is if they have any prep. But your dad's the guidance counselor, not a teacher, so
Yeah, he can be weird though. He takes his job real seriously. Oh, by the way, my parents are callow. They do not know. They cannot know we are keeping it that way.
how'd that end up happening?
I mean, I'm
I mean,
adopted.
yeah, I get that, but I'd imagine that Knowing and Callow would have some separate adoption process.
They can. My mom wanted me to have the choice of being callow or like pretending to be callow. So, you know, put me with the callow family.
Didn't do a
I
good
just
job at pretending then.
I I don't see a point really with the whole pretending to be callow thing.
What
We
about
it
safety?
I think you saw what happens when I try to be safe last night.
Yeah, trying to curse that guy a second time, not a good idea.
I hope I hope it hurt. I really do.
Well, nothing we can do about it now.
No, but it was a sick bastard.
Yeah, I heard all of that.
Did I almost get us all killed?
Wee bit.
He just nods.
Yeah, I'd say the real thing there was the Amaya trying to get everybody to leave at the second half and you refusing.
Yeah, I know she
E-
was pretty badass.
Easily in the first bit, you could have just climbed out the upper window with me and the rest could have ditched out the front of the party, but that wasn't happening, I guess.
I I wasn't gonna be the first out that door. Not when I got us into the mess.
Yeah, well, those who aren't the first out the door are usually the last out the door. In a
That was
coffin.
look better me than any of you. Honestly, I should be dead anyway.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna note that, Finn stayed because you were staying, and Eisen stayed because you were staying, and
I
Amaya
told them
came
both
in
to
because the rest of them were staying, and, I think the only person who actually left was Raven. And I think she just ran off to, yeah, grab the tapes from the security system. That was about it. She came right back to the rest of us to make sure we all left. Wasn't much of an escape.
So what you're saying is I need to be the one to, if not make the call, back the call.
I'm more saying if we don't all agree on the call, others are going to stay. Mainly, if Ison was staying in there, I wouldn't have left. Finn was staying in there, I wouldn't have left. Honestly, right then I might have left you to die. But those two were there. And Maya, and well, I was angry at that motherfucker. Didn't
But you
even
would have
get to
left me
ask him if he was involved.
But you would have left me to die.
Yeah, I'm not very happy with you.
King clearly. Look, I'm sorry that I was brought up. We don't tell the Callow for like all the reasons that happened last night. Because imagine how bad things would have gotten last night if that motherfucker didn't have to worry about keeping the secret. Imagine how bad those clubs can be if they don't have to worry about keeping the secret. Them having
Seems to
to
me like them having to keep to the secret just allows others to ignore them rather than actually fix anything.
yeah, because people knowing about organized crime always stops organized crime, right?
Depends on the organized crime.
You're naive, Cyan. Secret was exposed. The Magisterium and the United States government would be too busy fighting each other to give a shit about what the Abattoir was doing.
So instead, the Magisterium controls everything and does a pretty fucking poor job.
Now there we have no argument. Fuck the Magisterium. But I just... Look, I'm sorry, okay? I don't know why you're this pissed at me. But whatever, who cares? You don't want to be friends, I don't want to be friends. Let's just leave it that way, yeah.
Well,
You do owe
guess
JoJo an
nothing's
apology, though.
changed there. I
You owe JoJo an apology, and I'm not gonna hear no.
Why do I have to apologize to her?
Because you were fucking rude. Because not only did you read into a situation, not only did you assume something that wasn't going to happen, you also then put, honestly, both of us, but really more concerned about her, on blast to everybody in the group. You let her drive away even though she was. Mm, you're apologizing, and that's the end of that.
Lucas, are you trying to influence Cyan?
I do think Lucas is going to try to influence Cyan.
Very well, so I believe this is manipulation. Because,
Indeed.
yeah.
That one just appeared out of nowhere.
He did to arbitrate the
Here's
roles.
the thing. Here's the thing: is I'm recording, so I didn't even hear the join
I knew he
noise.
was here.
I didn't even hear the join noise.
Great, so Lucas, make an authority charm or venom
I'm
check.
gonna make a charm check, or
And Cyan, you'll make a willpower check.
yeah. Only a 19.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Ooh.
Looks like you resist it, so Cyan, you... Right, nothing happens. That's it. So you don't have to do what he just told you. No negative effects to not doing it, mechanically speaking. But that doesn't change your mind as a character.
Yeah, I think Cyan's continuing in silence for a bit, trying to think of something to say.
Should any NPCs show up to check in on Lucas?
We're doing this pretty early, so I don't think
Yeah,
we're
they're in the
currently
car
we're
right now
we're
because we
currently
said that.
heading over so that he can go home and get new clothes again.
Yeah, we're saying
Because
that
we
Finn
joked
forgot
that
to leave the
Finn
keys.
Finn didn't leave the motorcycle keys.
Okay, very interesting. I think there could be a follow-up scene with Lucas's dads.
Could totally be.
Okay, I'll
Yeah, I
prepare for
mean,
that.
Yeah,
we
he's hoping that they're going to be gone, but it's also totally plausible that they wouldn't be gone yet. And I think it's more interesting if at least one of them is still there, if not
Agreed.
both.
where
Yeah,
in the
agreed.
world do I keep that image? Oh, there it is. Yeah. Yeah, Cyan just goes into an extended period of not talking after Lucas is like, you're apologizing, because it's like,
Fair enough. I mean, he's not going to say anything else. He's going to let the conversation drop. Because he's taking this as Cyan is doing what he says.
you really like policing other people's lives, huh?
Only when they can't seem to stop fucking up.
Oh, so you know everything then.
Not everything. Look, I don't see why it's so difficult to just get along with each other. Be good. That's all I'm asking. You hurt her. Apologize. I don't see why that's some Herculean task for you. I mean, I see why, but I don't see why.
Am I just a fuck up to you? Is that all you ever see?
I see a fuck up, Cyan. I see someone who. I mean, you stick around, so clearly you want to be around, but every time you're around, you're just the fucking worst, dude. And I don't get it, because you don't have to be. It's so easy to not be the worst, and yet every single time it's you have to be as prickly as you possibly can be. And I don't get it.
Yeah, well, that's how I react around you most of the time, so guess that's how
Fucking
it goes.
why though? What did I do to you? I mean, I get it. I get it. I get it. You know, I was a dickhead. I kept the secret. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let it be over. It's done now. You know. I'm cool with you knowing. I think you're in danger for it, but fuck it, we're all in danger.
Wait, God, you really fucking Lucas, I've barely talked to you for like 4 years.
Yeah?
And I've been this way to you specific. You know what? Never mind.
Yeah, no, why would we communicate? That would be the fucking easy thing to do.
No, because it's pretty obvious you don't know or care. And
No, Cyan, I don't know. I care. I don't know, but I care. I wouldn't be asking if I didn't care.
that is honestly the most sarcastic you've ever sounded in your life, and I don't think it was on purpose.
Well, you don't have very many examples to draw from, do you? Because by your own admission, you don't fucking talk to me.
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay. Fine. Fine. We'll do it this way. You win. You win.
Hmm.
I think Lucas has the audacity to turn the music up in her car.
Yeah, I mean, I think by now the song has swapped to. Ooh. Green Day's Basket Case.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Did she say anything else for the rest of the ride?
No, because I don't know, it's like she thinks of that event that happened back then as way more formative and important than Lucas thinks of it. So
Because Lucas
if
doesn't think of it, I don't think.
if he doesn't think about it, she isn't gonna bring it up because it's like admitting, because right now it's kind of like, you can just be like he's an asshole, but if she brings it up, it's basically admitting that he doesn't remember it at all.
Yeah.
And that's worse to her because every time somebody fucks her over, she needs it to be a willing, targeted attack on her. She
Damn.
needs people to be her enemy rather than just not care.
Right. No, that makes total sense. Extremely sad. All right.
Yeah, I mean
So
it's why she was so about Veronica. She saw her as a nemesis plus,
yeah, makes sense.
but Veronica likely had a list of multiple people at school that she was trying to keep, down using Archie's secrets.
True.
But yeah, I guess they arrive at Lucas's house.
Luke's gonna open the door a little too hard and stumble out a bit. Look, thanks for the ride. I appreciate it. Fucking, I guess we'll talk about shit when we talk about shit. And he goes to close it, opens his mouth like he's gonna say something, and then shakes his head and closes the door and sort of walks away.
Do you think he rolled the windows down while he was riding?
Yeah, I do.
Cyan has to fucking transfer seat to roll the window down on the right side. Because they are roll windows.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, that sucks.
I mean,
Because he did not roll it back up.
yeah.
Lucas, you didn't hear the door open, but your dad, Adrian, is already standing on the front porch.
He's been waiting!
Like, makes eye contact and then sighs. and glances back. Is Cyan still sitting there in the driveway?
I think she was just rolling the window up, so I think she was looking over, and now she sees him looking back with that
Like,
eye of, oh shit, my dad caught me panic.
yeah, they make eye contact, and Cyan sees the fight leave Lucas's eyes as he turns back to Adrian.
He's already
Oh,
halfway towards you. Lucas picks you up in a big bear hug.
Hey,
We
hey,
were so worried. Why couldn't you just text us back?
I'm sorry. I busy last night. It got kind of crazy, and then yeah,
Last night. How about the night before that?
crazy for different reasons.
Lucas cannot admit he got laid.
Sorry, I'm sorry, Dad. I didn't. I'm sorry. I had a lot on my mind. I didn't think to.
You're lucky that Kamar isn't here. He's fucking furious with you, kid.
Yeah. To be fair, I feel like I deserve at least a little bit of that, right?
Yeah, you sure do. Come here. Yeah, he hugs you again and gives you a little nuggie.
Yeah, Lucas is like choking back tears in his eyes as he clutches onto Adrian. Like, fuck my life.
You look like you've had a rough go of it, honestly.
Yeah,
What kind of shit have you been up to?
I mean, there was a party, and then I might have gotten into a fight a little bit, and then, yesterday was just a bunch of friend drama.
I thought we talked about this. I thought that you were learning to, you know, settle disputes with words.
Yeah, and I think I've been doing a bit of a good job, but Damien gets under my skin sometimes, and
Damien, you fought with Damien.
yeah, it was kind of bad, Dad.
I was hoping that the rumors weren't true, but
Yeah, I haven't been to see him yet, but I've heard it's not great.
damn, crazy to think how much can change in just last year. You called him your best friend.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you lie about what he lied about, shit happens, I guess.
So people say that you electrocuted his
I
face.
It wasn't on purpose. It just kind of happened.
Yeah, so he lets out like half a laugh and then kind of stifles himself and turns halfway away from you, and then he just can't fucking help himself and like full on belly laugh.
He lets out a breath that he's been holding. Oh, what the
Oh,
fuck?
you're in so much trouble when the bad cop gets back home.
Yeah, it's crazy. He apologized to me. It was bad.
Adrian just smirks like a smirk that says 1,000 words. The first few being, I know I'm a therapist. I know I'm the student counselor, but at the same time, can't help but be a little impressed that my kid beat someone up so bad that he apologized to him. Damn.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, and then yesterday was a lot. One of my friends is having some issues at home, and then I got into a little argument with Duncan, and then it's just a whole bunch of stuff hit the fan. Crashed at one of a friend of a friend's house.
the weirdest, funny you should mention Duncan. He apologized to me the other day
Really,
for being a little shit, which is something I wouldn't have called him
but it is not
just a few
untrue.
days ago, but I mean, obviously I've thought it.
Yeah, no, I mean he is a little shit. So yeah, no, we got into an argument about how he treats Storm. So I think maybe I got through to him a little bit. We'll see.
I didn't expect Damien to apologize to you either.
Can I say I have a way with people?
Do you now?
Yeah. I mean, if it's a good way or a bad way, it depends on the day, but I have a way.
Yeah, there's obvious doubt in Adrian's voice.
Yeah. Well, I need to get changed for sure because
Yeah, who's your friend, by the way?
oh no, friend of a friend, not my friend.
Yeah, Tell, are you back yet?
Yeah, I'm back. That's very funny that he says not my friend.
Yeah, Adrian just sort of like leans over and waves at Cyan through the window, if she's still even here.
Yeah, Cyan's still freaking just finished rolling the freaking right window up, and
So heard not my friend.
yep,
Yeah,
that's
so
how
he
it
gives a little
is.
dad wave, which doesn't even involve actual waving, it's just raising the hand. Uh,
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, let's get you inside, kid.
Yeah. By the way, can you give me a ride to school because Finn has my keys?
Of course I can give you a ride to school.
Cool.
Yeah, I took the day off because I guess I'll come into work anyway.
Oh, I mean, no, if you're using, your sick time, vacation time, like, you should enjoy that. Don't worry about it.
Um, no, Constance is real nice. She'll just... I mean, if I'm gonna come to school, I might as well come in.
Yeah, Constance is great.
She's a good boss. As to the rest of her personality, I think she's a real advocate for you youngins.
Yeah, I don't know. I've heard some stuff from some people lately that makes me question that, but that's all personal stuff. I don't want to. That's not my thing to say.
You sure? It's nothing I should know?
No, I don't think so. If it was, I'd tell you.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's one
What were
moment as Cyan is now driving away. The radio in her car freaking starts fast forwarding on its own for a second before she slams her fist into the dashboard, and it stops right in the middle of the chorus to "I'm Still Standing" by Elton John. Don't you know that I'm still standing better than I ever did? Looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid.
Oh yeah, music was
And
playing through her
I'm
window that whole
still
time.
standing after all this time.
Yes, it was.
Picking up pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm
Damn,
still standing.
damn.
I'm still
Yeah, I mean,
standing.
your friend's got some nice taste in music. Didn't expect it to be the same as mine.
Yeah, no, she again, not friends, but she likes oldies. So there's that. Friend of a friend.
Oh, I'm not that old.
No, no, those are like 30-year-old songs. So sorry. Tough luck. He says with a smile.
He just like bites his nails for a second, like, I'm getting up there, aren't I? Anyway, one thing before you go upstairs,
35-year-old song.
we got some serious news. Nothing. I don't know. I mean, it's a little concerning to me personally, it's not bad news though. Um, I don't know. Do you want to wait to talk about it tonight? You look like you've got a lot on your mind already.
No, I mean, fuck. If I can be a little late, what's up?
Um, Lucas, your biological mother contacted us directly. I don't know how she got my work email address, but I think she knows where we live too, because she said she's coming to Havelock County soon.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know it's complicated between you two. You know, you've said a few times that she abandoned you.
No, no, no. I mean, if she's gonna be here, I think it'd be good to, you know, at least have some closure. I mean,
How do you really feel about her, though? Because, you know, sometimes you say that she abandoned you, and other times you say she had a good reason.
I just, Lucas, like a few tears are coming out now. I just no, she had her reasons. They were good reasons. I was just starting to. She always said she might get back in contact one day, and I guess I just was beginning to think she was lying.
She'd better have been off saving the world. Yeah, he gives you one more hug and a kiss on the forehead before sending you on your way.
Yeah, he definitely hugs him back, leans in, and then like as soon as he turns his back, the tears are starting to fall more heavily, and like quickly walks into the house,
Yeah.
and then immediately texts Auntie Des. Have you heard from her?
Mm. Let's see how he does. You see that she starts to type something for a second and then stops.
Okay. Strike against Des. All right. Yeah. No. Lucas won't message her again. He has his answer.
I mean, you gotta remember. Well, I don't know. Just to contextualize it. Auntie Des is a magisterium agent
True. No. True. True. True.
and a personal friend of Lucas's mother.
True. And our phones are still being watched, so
Yeah,
who knows?
who knows?
All right. Interesting.
What's next? Are you calling scene or what?
I mean, he's just gonna get ready, fresh change of clothes, take a shower, actually be able to be completely presentable, feel very clean for once, and then he will be going to school because. He also I think he'll call JoJo and see if she answers the phone first.
That is a great question. It's tough because I don't know exactly what happens this night
Right.
with between JoJo and Raven yet, but
Well,
surely they're going to be up in time to get to school, right?
for sure, but it
Yeah,
could always
but
be that she just missed the phone
we're
call because
also
Lucas is
slightly
gonna try to find
early.
her at school. So
We're also slightly early as well because this
Yeah.
is
How
like
many
up.
hours is it until school right now?
I think it's like 1 or more. Actually, yeah, it's like hour and a half.
Okay, in that case, JoJo is definitely awake. She's actually probably in her actual house right now. Yeah, she picks up. Lucas?
hey, I don't know what exactly happened yesterday, but I am sorry that Cyan did what she did. Are you okay?
There's a long silence on the other end of the line. It sounds like she's moving something around. Like maybe you've caught her mid-chore or something.
Right.
Uh, I'm I'm fine.
Look, it was fucked up, and you're allowed to be, upset over that. You know what? How about when
Oh,
I
I'm
will?
I'm I'm way too sensitive about this stuff. I just get in my own head about this kind of thing.
I mean, I've never gotten that impression, but you would know yourself best, I guess. But she was being a bitch this morning, and she should not have put what she did in the group chat. And you know, it is what it is.
No, okay, I hear you. Maybe it isn't in my imagination then.
No, it was. I don't know. I thought it was fucked up personally. So, but it's cyan, so fucking shocker. Um, are you gonna be at school?
Yeah. No, of course. Yeah.
Okay. Um,
Oh, also, you said you didn't know what happened last night? I thought
no,
you remember.
no, I remember. I remember, cuddling on the couch or whatever. But
Yeah.
I woke up and you were gone, and so I don't know, you know, the details of what exactly happened. Cyan wasn't super forthcoming, but also was being Cyan, so I just kind of figured.
Okay, just promise me you're not going to read too much into it.
No,
Um, you looked like you needed company. I needed company. I was just going to fall asleep with you there on the couch.
yeah, no, I mean, would have been kind of gross to do anything more on Cyan's couch.
The thought didn't even cross my mind.
Clearly, me neither. I was very focused on us dying. Look,
Me
as long
too.
as yeah, shit's fucked, dude. But we probably shouldn't talk about it over the phone. So,
Oh, right. I got mine exercised.
oh, awesome.
Doesn't help with yours, though.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. So, I'm gonna do that at some point today, probably before I have to go to fucking therapy. Shit. Okay. I will see you at school.
Okay. See you
Cool.
there.
See you. And yeah, hang up.
Yeah, from the tone of her voice and everything, she still clearly is feeling shaken up. Um, yeah, but something tells you she'll be back to her normal self when you see her next time in a
Gotcha.
couple
Okay.
hours.
Cool.
Oh, not in a good way. She'll be presenting as her usual self.
Right. Yeah. No. Right. Good.
That
Which
makes
now
me
has
wonder
Lucas worried.
how bad she feels normally.
Indeed, it does. Okay.
Yeah, Cyan drives back to her apartment to get ready for fucking school. There's the fucking uneaten eggs and toast. Because
Huh.
before she got the chance to eat it, he's like, "Oh, yep, I don't have my keys."
Damn. So here's where I wish I had an NPC already ready who would just like to
No,
already have broken into your place and be eating your eggs and toast while you're gone.
no,
But I
no,
have no
no.
such NPC.
It's much better this way, as
Okay.
Cyan completely ignores the meal on the table. In fact, pretty much slides the entire thing into the trash
Oh,
next to the counter.
oh,
And yeah, washes up to get ready for school.
shit, I just realized. Okay, so actually there is something. They wouldn't be home intruders, but
Did the FBI finally knock on her door?
Yeah, the FBI, because they said like in session 1, scene 1, that they
Mm-hmm.
wanted to talk to Cyan,
Mm-hmm.
and now it's been like 2 days. Okay,
Well,
yeah.
I mean, technically it's been like probably 30 hours, but yeah.
Right. Okay. Here's what I think makes a little bit of sense. I think that this morning they like came by your apartment and just barely missed you
Mm-hmm.
as you were leaving, and they just decided to like hang around for a little while. Not exactly a stakeout. Um,
No, I think it'd be interesting if they knock on the door after Cyan's cleared
yes.
the kitchen table.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so you receive a knock on the door. FBI.
Yeah, praying that it's not another fucking friend. Gonna open the door. I'll actually peep through the peephole first, who knows?
Yeah, it's the feds. The same two you remember from before. The Asian lady who introduced herself as Win Katsuro, and the mysterious black man who said, "Oh right, who
Oh,
who inexplicably knew that it was time for you to go to school."
yeah. Well, I mean, it's not that hard of a guess, but yeah.
But he also knew that it was the first day of school.
Yeah, it's weird. Anyways, Cyan's gonna open the door with basically just a dead expression. Right, I didn't ever get back to talking to you guys.
Sorry, if you have places you need to be.
No, it's another, I don't know, 40 minutes until school.
Okay, good. Well, we don't have that many questions, so mind if we come in?
I'd rather you not.
All right, that's fine. So they go over a few basic questions to start with. Stuff you've already talked about with the police, like, timeline stuff of
Mm-hmm.
that horrible night. Um, hmm. Sorry, I'm just considering. I did not prep for this scene, so
It's
give me a
fine.
second. Okay. Yeah, and when they finish going over the basic questions, there is one other matter that I would like to discuss, but it should be discussed in private. It sort of looks from side to side in the big empty hallway.
Oh, her apartment isn't entered from. Actually, no, it is entered from a hallway because it's basically outside door. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's a big long hallway.
Yeah.
A few different doors along it. Sure, I guess you can come into the entrance hallway.
Sure. Yeah, so they come into your mudroom.
It's not like you guys are vampires or something.
Yeah, Win just, or Agent Katsuro, just sort of shifts uncomfortably at that.
Can I see if Cyan notices that?
Saya notices it.
Unless you are, of course. In which case, invitation revoked.
I fucking hate vampires. Um, so we know that you recently became a citizen of the Magisterium,
Okay, this is a separate conversation than what I thought it was.
which means now we can ask you the questions that I really wanted to know.
What
Were your parents... I know that you were callow at the time, but were they into anything possibly supernatural at the time of the accident?
Not that I know of.
Were they meeting with any important people in town? Especially members of the Supernatural Council?
I don't think so. I believe I was the only one who had a relationship with a member of the council.
And what member would that be?
Edwin, my employer, as of a month ago, worked at his antique store.
Edwin, I
Yeah.
heard that he went rogue last night.
Did he? But what does that
Doing
mean?
something proper useful for once, I take it.
Okay, vagueness, whatever. Any more questions?
No, that'll be all. Let's keep in touch. He just sort of gestures to Win. Win looked weirdly disturbed by this whole conversation once it took a supernatural angle. Win gives you her phone number and just tells you to text her when you have the time.
Right, right. I'll make sure of that. Do they have like a card? As in, did they give the phone number on a card or something?
Uh, sure. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah. Cyan, ushers them back out the door, shuts it, crumples the card, drops it in a waste paper bin.
Interesting, cautious move from Cyan to not show her hand much about how much she knows.
They're the glowies. What can I say?
They are indeed the glowies.
And
They also
extra
know.
dangerous. They are the supernatural glowies.
Yeah, which certainly raises the question, are all glowies supernatural?
Are these
Or is it
guys
just
even
the...
actually FBI?
That's a fair question. I mean, you've seen their badges in your initial encounter with them,
Yeah,
but
but
magic.
let me ask you this, Noah. Have you ever actually seen an FBI badge?
Yeah, right? I think I have. Well, you know, in like movies.
Exactly.
That's the idea. They flash their FBI badge. No way to know it's actually an FBI badge.
That's a good question.
Uh, but yeah, I think Cyan is. Yeah, probably gonna go to the stereo in her room and blast the volume as high as she can so she can hear music while she takes a shower and then gets ready.
Meanwhile, outside, Xavier asks his partner, "You think she knows about the bloodsuckers?" Wynn just shakes her head cautiously. I think they're onto something. That's all.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. I think one fun scene I've set up there is Cyan suddenly realizing she needs to text the Glowies and having to rummage through the wastebasket in the front hall.
True. Spawned a future scene there.
Just gonna mark that down.
Is Cyan gonna tell the group chat what just happened?
No.
Going into business for herself. Respect.
Well, she's already mostly decided that the only help she wants in trying to figure out what happened with her parents is Ingrid and Riot.
Fair enough.
Well, also, how odd for an American FBI, well, obviously American FBI agent, to have an English accent.
True.
Can you
Unusual,
tell me
anyway.
the names of the two FBI agents again?
So the black man still has not introduced himself. Win Katsuro is the name of the other one. Damn, I'm really edging the fuck out of that name.
Indeed, you are.
Win Katsura.
Yeah, that's the. I guess I won't post it in the campaign channel because that's just going to confuse people. There you go.
It's Wynn.
Mm-hmm.
Got
Like
Katsuro first try though.
Mm-hmm.
And my note for them will be first showed up at her.
They glow brighter than Lorelei.
They glow.
That's funny.
Sun.
Yeah, so it occurs to me, oh man, start of school scenes. So here's the thing. Come the session proper, people are gonna want to do start of school scenes.
Yeah. Might be best to wait. Unless.
Unless, I don't know. There are probably.
Unless you're gonna do if you're gonna do like a day or two time skip for recovery, then people who aren't here right now, not me and Tel, can do like what did you do over the past day or two scenes, including next day early morning school scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds really nice, actually. Yeah,
I
that sounds really nice.
I
Cool.
need I need more time for Cyan to be on her own trying to figure out like what's going on with the information she now has.
Yeah, my thought is that we'll just have a 1-day time skip.
Okay.
So there will be a day of school during which I assume all the PCs will be, at school together to some extent.
Indeed.
But whatever they do during that day, apparently it isn't important enough to be in the main session.
Yeah.
Oh, and also, of course, that means we're moving group therapy off to not tonight.
Obviously, it needs to be on
tomorrow.
Saturday because it's punishment.
On Saturday? Oh, that's just.
Oh, come on, man. Breakfast Club, Breakfast Club, Breakfast Club, Breakfast Club, Breakfast Club,
True.
Breakfast
Saturday
Club,
morning.
Breakfast
I'll
Club,
have you for
Breakfast
breakfast in a
Club.
cannibalistic, unsexy way.
Saturday morning, because it's not canon what day it is, right? Like we haven't mentioned what day it is, so it could be like we're on Friday now.
No. First day of school was canon. Sorry. First day of school was Monday. That was canon.
Fair enough.
That was one hell of a Tuesday. That was Vampire Tuesday. Oh, if only it
Vampire
was on
Tuesday
Wednesday.
is the name. Oh god, but
That's
Vampire
the name of the
Tuesday is
session. Vampire Tuesday. Hot damn.
Fantastic. I'll be right back.
All right. Anyway, yeah. So I was thinking we could we could do some more scenes on this downtime day. I think that would be for the best. Or not really a downtime day. It's more of a day that we're going to abstract narratively.
Yeah,
People might like comfort each other. We'll have like loose scenes, but we won't do the day, hour by hour like usual.
Yeah, Cyan at some point needs to visit frickin' the antique store,
Right.
which is going to be interesting now that Edwin is fucking dead or gone rogue.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, during last night's session, excuse me, Jesus. Riot mentioned the ghost of Theodore, or she called him Teddy Roosevelt, right?
Yeah, I noticed. I don't think anybody else did.
Yeah, no, because I looked around the table and blank faces everywhere, but oh well.
Yeah, well, he's not the ghost of Theodore Roosevelt.
I know.
uh,
It's gonna be great. Anyway, I should concoct some scenes that we could do right now during this weird downtime day.
all right, I'm gonna stop the recording for now.